Okay, I'm going to start this off by just asking, just straight up, who is this old man that takes Xehanort away from Scarlet Kylam to the Destiny Islands to grow up? This is incredibly suspicious. Xehanort being born in Scarlet Kylam is already something that is pretty different from what a lot of people assumed. A lot of people just assumed he was born on Destiny Islands, given he was raised there all his life. But him being born in Scarlet, then taken to the Destiny Islands, is quite the extra little detail to a story, because that potentially could imply that Xehanort does in fact have some sort of Keyblade lineage within him, or at least was surrounded by it in some way, shape, or form. As we don't know fully yet how Scarlet Kylam ended up getting populated, much less how future Keyblade wielders would end up getting there, how exactly they all, came in abundance. But that's lore that could be expanded upon in Dark Road. Along with this, I hope we get an expanded version of these scenes in Dark Road. But man, is this weird. Now, this is very different. This old man is very different from the robed figure we see Xehanort talking to at the beginning of his adventure. We all know about how old man Xehanort, who's just a heart, guides his younger self to Scarlet Kylam. But this is the old man who takes him there in the first place, and we don't know who it is. A lot of people have been saying things like Ephemer, some have been saying Lucio, Brain even, I've heard. But this is bizarre. This is so bizarre. I don't fully believe Ephemer for various reasons. I can't say it's impossible, I guess, but I feel like it's very unlikely because Ephemer seems to be long gone by the time Brain arrives. And if we go off of the assumption that Brain is still Ericus's grandfather, then a young Brain who arrives in Scarlet Kylam after Ephemer's passing wouldn't even be old enough for Xehanort and potentially Ericus to be born at that point. I think that's decent logic. That also tells me that after Ephemer, built Scarlet Kylam, that hundreds of years potentially passed between Ephemer building Scala and Xehanort and Ericus's birth, which I'm going to guess they were born around the same time because they seem to be around the same age, maybe like a year apart, similar to Sora and Riku. This man, though, he dies as soon as Xehanort would seem to be taking off on his adventure, building up that ambition to leave the islands. And it doesn't seem like Xehanort knew about him either. This man was watching over Xehanort while he was growing up, in the background watching, and when Xehanort would get up and, walk forward, likely to the beginning of the scene that we would see in Dark Road, right before that, it seems like the old man just goes away, which builds a decent argument for Lucio, because that would mean that Lucio would be watching over the person that would eventually get his Keyblade, and this just being one of the vessels Lucio had. But I don't know, something about Lucio being that character doesn't sit right with me either. It's like I'm missing something really important. I can't pin down what. Now, this scene in general is very vague, very weird, so you could say that about everything, but I don't know. I'm not as confident this is like a new character or something either. I mean, it could be, but what would be the purpose of having a new character here? Likely more seeds being planted for the future if that was the case. I don't know. I may have to go back and analyze this just a lot more. Or actually just wait for Dark Road, because Dark Road should be releasing more story soon, I hope. We haven't gotten any updates as of the making of this video or as of this recording. So please, Dark Road, I hope you give us some expanded knowledge or an expanded version of the scene, please. That and the Brain scene would be very, very nice. But hey, if they want to save it for, a future KH game that isn't on mobile, I'm perfectly fine with that too. I would love to just know more about this. Xehanort being born in Scala is quite the detail to add. This old man taking him to Destiny Islands, almost as if he knew about Xehanort's importance, is very interesting as well. Is this a character we already know about? Is it a old Ephemer like some people are saying? Is it Lucio? Is it someone completely new? Man, Union Cross's ending was so good, so mysterious, answered a lot of questions, but also created new ones, like your classic Kingdom Hearts ending. I want to know what you guys think. Type down below in the comments who you think this is. Even if you have no idea, like me, I would just like to see, where your thoughts are kind of at, with it. Let me know down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, Share the video with a friend or family member. And last but not least, if you haven't already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture for you to fit in. Now she's crying on the phone, telling you she's not good enough for him. When you think that she is